You know, it's a very sensitive time. I don't think many realize the complexities and the seriousness of wanting to awaken too early. Because it's the mind that wants to, if it's the mind that wants to awaken, then the mind is not a thing that can be awakened. You see? The mind is not a living organism. The mind cannot be found anywhere. We know it exists, but like consciousness, we can't see it. So this mind cannot be awakened. Awakening has to be for you, the one who is beyond mind. And to know that you're beyond mind, there has to be some sort of insights before even contemplation of becoming enlightened or awakened. Now this is a very simple and easy way to understand. What insights have you experienced? Insights meaning little mini shifts within you, within the body. Mini shifts, mini realized, I don't know. Because the mind knows. The mind is a knower. The mind knows everything. Yes, we know how well the mind knows. The mind says, when the mind says, you know, I think it's about time I awakened, it's a very organized and regimental way of looking at things. The mind in our egoistic society is trained to be stable, organized. You must plan, prepare everything. And the mind likes this. It's the mind that's training the mind to be organized. The ego mind says, you know what? If I'm going to stay here, if I want to keep these human beings coming back, I need to make them a place where they feel comfortable, controlled, and organized. Does any of these words make sense to what is happening in this external world? We want to camp here. We want to build camp and stay here forever and ever. But it's not us that wants this. We are quite happy to come and go. We are quite happy to travel in time and visit and experience different planets. But the mind wants us to stay. The mind wants us to remain. So these insights are not understandable. They're not recognized. They're just, I don't know. There's something not right about me. Not right about, I don't fit in. But not in a materialistic way. I don't care about that. If I'm going to be poor, I'm going to be poor. If I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be rich. Even with all my money, I just feel that there's something missing. You may look in the mirror and go, I don't recognize this one. Who is this one that I'm looking at? Tiny insights. These are really crucial to know that, okay, I can take this serious. But you know that you cannot take it serious in the sense that I can organize something and say, right, I have to put something into practice. I must follow Buddhism. I must do this. I must do that. These things may occur, and they occur in everyone's life at some point, where we seek and try and fit into other cultures or religions or sciences or whatever. This is our way. This is why we're here, to experience everything. So what insights have you had? And when you do have them, you know, it's like, I don't know, but there's nothing I can do about it. And when you experience this, things are going to happen very quick. I just don't know. I don't know. If you put something into practice and try and follow something, it's going to happen. It's going to happen more dramatic. You're going to explode. There's going to be a combustion of your ego I. It may be quick. It may be what you need right now. But it is highly, highly explosive. And you're not going to come back from this one, the person that you were before. Everything will be as it was, but you won't come back. You won't see this life like you did before. You won't feel as insignificant as you did before. You won't feel non-confident. Or, I wonder if I'm going to fit in, what this meeting is going to be like. I wonder what they're going to talk about. You'll go in with your head held high. And you'll just face whatever there is to face. Like a soldier. Like a true warrior at war. Bring it on. Open the door. That's the new you. Love will ooze everywhere. Not from solely you or your partner. Everywhere. Not physical love. The essence of godly love. So you're not going to come back as the person, but you're going to come back much, much, much more freer, much more happier, much more enlightened, much more in tune, much more knowledge, much more understanding, and no more fears, no more hopes, no more beliefs, no more questions, no more of there's something more. You've addressed it. Inside, something is saying, you know, I've got an insight, I've got a revelation here, I've got something. I don't know what it is. And when you try and identify what it is, the mind is coming in to identify it. I'm going to take over here because this one's in trouble. We're going to lose this one. So, you know, mind, thank you, but you know what? I'm just going to get on with my daily day. I'm just going to go to work and see what happens. I don't know what I can do. And slowly these insights will come. But like I say, if you want to grab the bull by the horns and do it like the wildebeest facing the lion, you can do it. You can say, you know what, I'm going to get on with Buddhism and investigate it and get it. And it's going to take you to the wall and you're going to crush your head against that wall. And then the next one, you're going to crush your head against that wall. And the next one, you're going to crush that. And you get to a very dangerous point in your life where you think, you know what, everything I do, I have these insights, these revelations, but everywhere I go, everything I do, I can't get to it. I'm sick of it. And that's the moment Eckhart Tolle and I experienced. You can go one way or you can go the other. What you going to do? You're not going to go one way or the other. You're just going to stand still like a tree in a storm and just bear this force of power that's going to hit you. And this bravery will lead you to your truth. This one's strong. This one is strong. He's hit his head against every single wall. And he still stands still. He is not taking sides anymore. He's not going to end his life, his body life. He's not going to give up this thing. He's just standing still, waiting every day, in torment, in suffering, in torture. Or you can do it the faint-hearted way, which is much more sweeter, maybe longer. I don't know what it is. You know what? I'm just going to let things happen. Just see. And bit by bit, everything is broken off and peeled and voila. So what is your insights? What is it that has made you feel not angry, not emotional, not overjoyed? Just something is saying, you know, there's something not right here. Nothing not right. Look in the mirror, see if you recognize who this one is. Look at the world and say, you know what, is this the real world? I don't know anymore. I don't know anything. And the mind hates you not knowing anything. And this not knowing anything is the most beautiful place to be. Not to your mind. Your mind is saying, no, I don't like this being here. I've always been in control. I've always done things. I've always been planned and organized. What are my children going to think? What are my parents going to think? I'm so losing control. I'm so losing this. This is enlightenment about to take place. Let it go. Let it happen. Message from this one, not like most gurus that you are chosen or you have to do certain practices or whatever. It is guaranteed. No one can fail. In this body, at this auspicious time in this universe, there's no one can fail. But don't expect to succeed. When you expect to succeed, you're pushing God into a corner. No. Let him push you into the corner. And let you melt before him. Not force him to melt before you. He is caring for you. Whatever this God is, this conscious, pure love that exists through you, let them do their job. And let's be strong and take it. And we can really, really live in this paradise of heaven before we step into this infinite reality, the place where we evolved, the beginning, and start afresh. Namaste. Have a good day.